So on to target 16.4 by 2030, significantly reduce illicit financial and arms flows, strengthen the recovery and return of stolen assets, and combat all forms of organised crime. The first indicator there, total value of inward and outward illicit financial flows in US dollars. They're not providing any stats on that, but they are on some stats on indicator 16.2, which is the proportion of seized, found or surrendered arms whose illicit origin or context has been traced or established by competent authority in line with international instruments. Up next, target 16.5, substantially reduce corruption and bribery in all their forms. A very important aspect of SDG 16. Number of indicators here, target 6 or indicator 16.5.1, proportion of persons who had at least one contact with a public official who paid a bribe to a public official or asked for a bribe by those public officials during the previous 12 months. No data here, and possibly this is to do with the fact that gathering information in relation to corruption is a difficult task, and you'll see in some of the later material a discussion on that and the issues around collecting information in relation to corruption and bribery. Indicator 16.5.2, proportion of businesses that had at least one contact with a public official and that paid a bribe to a public official or were asked for a bribe by those public officials during the previous 12 months. So here they're trying to look at the proportion of businesses rather than persons. So they comment that corruption increases the cost of conducting business for entrepreneurs, and again, as I say, that will be referred to in some of the later material in this module. Globally, almost 1 in 6 businesses face requests for bribe payments by public officials, 1 in 6. This is based on establishment-level surveys that collect data on what businesses experience on a day-to-day basis. The 6 transactions under consideration are obtaining electrical connections, water connections, construction-related permits, import licenses, operating licenses, and meeting with tax officials. The incidence of bribery varies across the world, of course.